Hey everyone, welcome back to Saturday Night Live with Squid. Once again, I am your host, Squidprints, but you can just call me Squid. I got a whole bunch of new pokes for us to play with today. We are going with the in-game team, or the in-party team, if you will. This is not my in-game team. Now, I am running with a Life Orb Aegislash that is meant for Trick Room. I do have my Trick Room setter in Reuniclus. I also want to run with an Expert Belted Granbull, which has worked very well for me in the past. I haven't ran it in a very long time. I'm running an Assault Vest Vileplume, which I suggest you try. The thing takes hits really well and hits back hard as a Mack Truck. It's ridiculous. Also, I have my Arcanine with me because I haven't used it in quite some time. I do run Citrus Berry on it just for extra life so I can get more Flare Blitzes out there. And, actually, I think that this Arcanine doesn't have Flare Blitz on it right now, because I was using it for breeding purposes. Let me check, and I think I took it off and gave it Fire Fang. Oh no, alright, well, unfortunately we do have Fire Fang, but we do have Extreme Speed, Flare Blitz, and Wild Charge. We don't have Close Combat today, so I'll fix that at a later date. I did use it for breeding purposes for my Luxray, because I wanted something with 5 IVs and Fire Fang, and that was it. And finally, we do have Barbicle, who is going to be Shell Smash and all that stuff, which I wanted to try out. This man's team, let me take a look. We have something. All right, we have Vileplume that would be okay with taking a Spore, but the thing is, he would also lead off with his Infernape, and he could go for a U-turn, or he could go for a Flare Blitz right off the top. There is a Swampert that does wall us pretty well. Let's see, what could we do? I kind of want to bring in Reuniclus, and I feel that, well, the Sucker Punch from the Honchkrow. I was thinking I want to run some kind of Trick Room. And of course the Garchomp is going to be an issue. What to do? Alright, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring Vileplume. I'm going to lead off, just in case he wants to lead off with his Breloom. Now, if he does want to lead off with the Infernape, I can switch into Granbull, get the Intimidate off, whether he wants to end up going for a Flare Blitz, or if he wants to go for a U-turn. I want to keep the Vileplume just in case that Breloom comes, because I don't want anything to get spored. And finally, I figure my best chance, really, is kind of to bring the Barbicle, because I'm running out of time. I really don't have anything for the Swampert. So this is what I'm going to run with, and I hope it works as well as I hope it does. So we will see what happens in this game. We'll see what he wants to lead off with. We will check it out if he wants to lead off with the Breloom. And, oh, Passerby Leon would like to challenge us. I'm sorry, Leon, but we are not taking battles right now. We are doing Saturday Night Live, my friend. Alright, so as we predicted, he is going to go out with the Infernape, and we will be able to go out to the Granbull, get the Intimidate off, and if he does go for the U-turn, then, well, it's not going to do anything because it's resisted. We are max HP, and there will be an Intimidate. It's also unstabbed, so we'll see what he wants to do, because there's no way we're going to stay in on this guy, because we also don't want to lose it if he wants to play aggressive and go for a Flare Blitz right off the bat. So this is great for us. Well, kind of iffy great. So he is going to end up going for the U-turn. We could have stayed in and went for like a Sludge Bomb predicting the U-turn, but it's really not worth losing Vileplume over, especially if he has the Breloom, because we don't have anything to take the Spore pretty much besides the Vileplume. So that is going to be very viable to us. So we will see what his second Pokemon is, what he wants to bring in. He does have Swampert with him. Alright, which is alright, because as long as he's not carrying Ice Punch or Avalanche, we can go right back into Vileplume. And even if he does, we could predict the switch back into the Infernape and go for a Sludge Bomb, having him... Alright, perfect. Alright, what we're going to do here is we are going to go for a Sludge Bomb here, predicting him to go out into the Infernape again, because there's no way he's going to stay in with a Swampert where he's 4 times weak to grass, unless this man is ballsy as hell, which I don't see happening. I really believe he's going to switch out, so we'll see what a max special attack, modest Vileplume will do with the Sludge Bomb as soon as our friend decides to make a decision. But I do think that he's going to switch out. I really don't believe he's going to stay in and go for something, especially if he's going to be running Toxic. Definitely more of a defensive Swampert, so I don't predict him to have either Ice Punch or Avalanche. And then the great part is, if he doesn't go into the Infernape, we will see what his final Pokemon is, and we will be able to plan accordingly, because he still doesn't know what our last Pokemon is. And we brought Barbacle with us, so hopefully at one point we will be able to get a good Shell Smash off. Oh, he stayed in. He went for Earthquake. Wow. So him predicting us to go for anything else. So we're actually going to go for the Sludge Bomb. So now what we're going to do is we're actually going to switch it up here, and we're just going to go for a Giga Drain, because that will take this guy straight out. Even if he wants to switch out, we wouldn't be too concerned, just because we can switch back into the Infernape. And if he wants to get Swish Initiative, we will get to find out what his final Pokemon is. So, alright, here's the switch out now. We will get some health back from him, assuming the Infernape. Here it is. And we will be able to go for a... Man, that would have been awesome if we would have just went for Sludge Bomb again. But it's always nice to get a little health back. So now what we can do is we will switch out into the Gramble once again and see what he wants to do. If he would like to U-turn, he can go back into his Swampert. We could stay in and we could just Earthquake. We don't have too much. We could go for a Play Rough. That may do some... Oh, he's going to go for a Flare Blitz. It is resisted. There is an Attack Drop because of the Intimidate. And holy wow, that is definitely Abandoned Infernape. Alright, so what we're going to do is, we're not going to be doing too much. He's definitely going to Flare Blitz again, so we're just going to go for Earthquake. I don't believe, yeah, he definitely has no reason not to. So what we can do here is Gramble will go down, but we'll get a free switch to go into our Barbacle and get a free Shell Smash off, as he is going to get more damage. And then we will be able to outspeed on the next turn and do some nice damage to this Infernape and then to the Swampert as well. So we will go for a Shell Smash. He's probably just going to stay in. Or he's going to switch out and we are going to get a free Shell Smash off. I'm thinking he will go into the Swampert as he does. Hopefully he doesn't have Roar. So we will get a nice Smash off. Now on this set, apparently I'm running... Aerial Ace and Earthquake, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe Earthquake is super effective on, well, not, oh my god, did I just really say that? Not super effective. I believe it is neutral on Swampert. So we will see if he is a defensive Swampert. We'll see if he's an especially defensive Swampert. So we are just going to go for the Earthquake here, as it is our strongest attack, but he can go for an Earthquake on us as well. That does absolutely nothing. Man, this guy is creaming us. And that does way more than I wanted it to. So here, we're pretty much going to... Alright, we may be able to get out of this situation, right? What we're going to do here is we are going to Earthquake. Now, if this man knows what he's doing, he's just going to fodder off his Swampert to our Vileplume, so we can get a free switch back into the Infernape. If he wants to be, you know, slick and tricky about it, what he can do is he could try and switch out into his Infernape, which we're going to go for a Sludge Bomb. And from this range of health, that will end up taking out the Infernape. But if this guy knows what he's doing, he's just going to stay in, fodder this off, and then bring the Infernape in next turn, and I think he's going to smack us in the face. So we will see what's going to happen here. And we still have no idea. Oh, he's going to stay in. Alright, well, we foddered it off. So, yeah, we're not winning this one by any means necessary. The Sludge Bomb is going to kill, and he gets a free... Wait a second. He lived that? He lived. Oh, man, this is not looking good for us. So what we're going to do is we are just going to go for a Sludge Bomb, because we really can't do anything about it. And we just got 3-0'd, and that's not cool. So, come on, guys. We gotta get this together. We gotta try and turn this around. Back this up. Damn, we just got beat up. Well, we all have games like that at some point, so no, we're not going to save that. We will go on to the next battle, and we will see what we can do. Yes, we will continue to battle. We are going to go back to our in-party. Let's see if we can get a nice Trick Room game up. So we will challenge once again. We will look for a challenge, and it looks like, all of my battles have been reset. I guess they restarted the server. So now we will go into our next battle. This man has things. There's a cloistered Absol. Could be Mega Absol, could be Mega Pincer. There's a Talonflame. There's also a Steelix and a Lantern. We gotta find a way around this. I'm thinking. I kind of want to lead off with the Grand Bull. This way we'll get an Intimidate off of anything he has, because the only thing that's really not affected by the Intimidate is going to be the Lantern. So if he wants to lead off with his Cloister, and we also have Close Combat that could hit it with super effective damage. I don't really want to bring Vileplume because I feel like he's going to bring the Talonflame, because my team really cannot take Brave Birds. The only thing that can really take it is the Aegislash and the Barbicle, but even for the Aegislash he does have a Flare Blitz. So I really don't feel like bringing that. Barbicle could do some decent damage to this team. So you know what, I'm actually going to bring the Barbicle as well. And I feel like I should bring Reuniclus this game. So that's what I'm going to go with. I'm going to lead off with the Grand Bull, predicting either the Absol to lead or predicting the Steelix to lead, just as a defensive wall. I don't know if he's going to want to set up rocks in the 3v3, but as the battle begins, we're going to see what happens. So this man is going to lead off with, well, there's our Grand Bull, and he is going to lead off with Lantern. I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting that whatsoever. So we actually have Earthquake, so we can go for an Earthquake, see how much it does. We are doing Expert Belt, and he outspeeds, I'm not surprised. And he's going to go for Volt Switch. Hopefully he doesn't go into Talonflame. So there's a Talonflame. I will be very upset because I just got rid of Thunderfang off this. Man. Earthquake. Did nothing. Which really sucks because Thunderfang would be perfect here. Why did I put Firefang on this? I think alright, this is what I did. Because recently I was breeding for the Firefang, and for some reason I used Gramble in the breeding process along with the Arcanine, which is really kind of sucky. Alright, I guess I could just... I kind of have to go for a play rough. I know it's resisted, but I really don't have too much of a choice. He's going to go for Willow. That sucks a lot. That really sucks. I was saying about going to Reuniclus, but I thought he would... Oh, that does absolutely fucking nothing. This just makes me hate Talonflame even more. I really don't like Talonflame at all. I really dislike this Pokemon. Now he's probably going to set up Swords Dances in my face. He's going to Willow, predicting me to switch out. But I really, at this point, my Granbull is such a waste. There really is no reason for me to keep it around. And he has Rocky Helmet as well, so let's just, I don't even know. I'm just going to go for Earthquake on the off chance he goes for Roost or something. I don't know. It's whatever. Oh, wow, we got it. We caught him on the Roost. That's actually pretty funny. We are going to hit him for super effective damage. And it is Expert Belt as well, so that's a nice prediction on our part. We are going to get some really nice damage off on that. And it's a crit! Oh, we get a crit as well. So, Granbull definitely making his mark before dying. We're just going to go for another Earthquake because why not? You know, he's going to Roost again. So, we will get some nice damage off before we die. Going for another Earthquake, and then we will be able to go into probably our Barbicle. I hope a +2 unstabbed. Well, Reuniclus could probably take one, but this is a good opportunity for... Why don't I have any rock moves on you, Barbicle? Alright, well, we're going to take this opportunity, go for a Shell Smash, because we do resist the Brave Bird. So hopefully Alright, we're just going to go for Smash because we really don't have too much of a choice. I really wish I had Rock Slide on you. I don't know why I don't have Rock Slide on you. It's a stab move. Oh, crap. Taunt. I completely forgot about Taunt. Not only did I completely forget about Taunt, but I completely forgot about Will-O-Wisp as well. Why would I switch into Barbicle? That would be a horrible idea. He could have definitely just whisked me right there. And now what he could go is for either a Roost or a Brave Bird, bring in my Reuniclus. Actually, this may work in our favor, because if I can get a Trick Room up, right? Alright, hear me out. Now, I'll be able to outspeed the Talonflame anyway. Why are... Oh, crap. This dude's playing me like a fool. Alright, maybe I should just stop setting up and just go for a Psyshock like a good child. So, let's see what's going to happen here. Are you going to switch out? Or are you going to Roost? Burn is not going to do any damage on us because we do have the Magic Guard ability. So, we'll see what this guy wants to do. He is going to switch out. Let's see what he goes into here. I don't even remember his team. I hope it's not Absol. Alright, there is the Lantern back out. So, we'll see how much Psyshock does. That really doesn't do too much. You know what? I feel like I should just go for a Shadow Ball. Because I feel like it's going to do. Because I feel like he's more defensive. So he's going to go for a Surf. We're just going to go for a Shadow Ball. See how much that does. See if he's more defensive or specially defensive. Because Psyshock did almost half. No way. He's definitely specially defensive. So thank goodness we have Psyshock with us. But I don't know. Lantern is an extremely bulky Pokemon. Now, I'm not even going to bother going for a Trick Room. I'm just going to go for a Psyshock and see what happens. Because he could switch into his Talonflame here and just go for Brave Birds, which really wouldn't do anything. Because Brave Bird has priority and he'd outspeed us anyway. So what's going to happen is he's going to Volt Switch. That's not going to do much to us. He is going to switch out, predicting the Trick Room, but I'm just going to go for Psyshock and see what his Pokemon is. And he's going to bring the Talonflame out, which is good because now we will be able to kill this with the Psyshock. Good. So now that thing's down. All that's left is the Lantern and whatever his other Pokemon is. Good thing we have leftovers on this. Normally, I really like to run Life Orb on this, but I gave the Life Orb to my Aegislash. Alright, now we have this guy. This guy. We are going to go for a Psyshock, probably Mega Pinsir. I haven't really faced many Mega Pinsirs, so we'll see what he wants to do here. I'm sure he could probably take one Psyshock, especially since we are Life Orbed. I mean, not Life Orbed, excuse me, since we are leftovers. So, we'll see what he wants to do. Alright, we have Mega Pinsir on our hands. Mega Pinsir is one scary dude. I'm a bad dude. He's going to go for a Stab Return, Aerolite. Can we take that? No, we can't. Alright. This is what's going to happen here. The good news is we do resist, but he probably carries Earthquake. So what we have to do is we have no choice. We have to go for a Shell Smash here, and then we have to go for a Razor Will Razor Shell even OHKO? I don't know. I do not know, but we do have to go for a Shell Smash. He does carry the Earthquake. That is super effective. It's a Mega Pinsir. I am bulky, though. I know I'm bulky. And we do resist his Quick Attack now, since it is Aerolite, and it becomes a Flying type. So we need Barbicle to really help us out here, because there's no way that we can take another Earthquake. And we have to hope and pray that Razor Shell either gets a crit. Why do you not have any rock moves on you? I have to go for Razor Shell. He has Feint. Why do you have Feint? That does nothing. Alright, the good news is we are going to be able to 2-hit KO with Razor Shell. Oh, wow, that's so close. Feint and Quick Attack are going to do nothing. He should have went for the Earthquake. That is not going to be enough to kill us here. Oh, hanging on. And now Razor Shell is going to kill. And all he has left is his Lantern. It's a crit! Look at Barbicle in there. Now, all that's left is the Lantern. And we are going to be able to take this out with an Earthquake at +2. And he only has about, I think, a little over a quarter of a health. I don't know, he's like at 40%. But Earthquake is super effective. And it is going to be able to take him out. Barbacle coming in huge here, really helping us out. Way to come back after that disturbing beat up in the first game. So that's going to be that. Shell Smash is going to save our butts. Good thing that he didn't go for the Earthquake again. And I really need to figure out why I wouldn't put Rock Slide on my Barbacle. I don't know why Aerial Ace is on there. I don't know. Probably one of those sets that I just made and just forgot about and left it in my box because I wasn't going to use it. Because I normally don't use Shell Smash sets. But I figured, you know, I'd make it, give it a try. It's a Barbacle. So we are going to try and get another battle in here. This is going to be our final battle. Now, I really, really would like to bring Reuniclus to set up the Trick Room. I wanted you guys to see my Aegislash in action. And this game, I could actually get away with it. There are 4 possible Megas on his team, a Sylveon, and a Conkeldurr. So this is actually good. We can bring the Aegislash here. We're gonna go, and I want to bring the Arcanine with me as well, just because of the Intimidate. So I'm gonna lead off with Reuniclus, bring the Aegislash, and I'm gonna bring the Arcanine with me. And that's what I want to run with. I feel like Aegislash is going to be doing work in this game. We just have to make sure if that Gengar is sashed, we need to break that sash. Because our Aegislash is not going to be taking hits well at all. This Aegislash is fully invested in special attack and attack. Like, there's no HP investment, there's no anything. It is a quiet nature, maxed out special attack, maxed out attack. So I'm running dual stab, I'm running only Shadow Ball, Shadow Sneak, Flash Cannon, and Iron Head. But this thing is beastly with a Life Orb as well. So in the Trick Room, this thing ends lives. It's crazy. So I really hope we can get that today. I think that'd be a lot of fun to watch. So Reuniclus needs to set this up. He needs to be our main guy. So as long as he can break any sashes, we are good to go. And that Psyshock is going to be helping us because we need to take down the Sylveon, who is especially defensive as all hell. But he really can't touch our Aegislash. The only thing that really kind of stops us is that Gengar. So we really need to break any potential sashes. So we will see. And the only bad part about it is I have no way to get myself back into Blade form. So the only way I could do that is if I have to switch out. But this thing is meant to just get into a Trick Room as it's set up and completely explode over everybody. So we are going to see Manectric, which I'm okay with that. So I'm just going to set up the Trick Room first turn. This is probably going to be his Mega. Alright, I'm okay with that. I'm alright with, you know, Mega Manectric. And that's one reason why I wanted to run a Quiet Nature on my Aegislash, just to stop any kind of burns, intimidates. That way I can really hit hard. So we are going to get hit with a Thunderbolt. It's a crit. I'm okay with that. Now that means we will be able to live the next hit. And we will be able to hit hard. So, and we are going to get a little leftovers recovery as well. So we're just going to go straight for a Psyshock. There was nothing on his team that was immune to the Psyshock. So he's really not going to appreciate that too well. And we will see what else he's got. And it is going to end up being a 2-hit KO. So as long as it's not another crit. Oh, nice. We are going to live this on just a little amount. And we are going to be able to take out the Mega Manectric with the next Psyshock. And then we will be able to see what his next Pokemon is. Oh, he's going to withdraw here. That's okay because he's within range to where I'm pretty sure a Shadow Sneaking Life Orb hit will be able to take him out. And we are going to hit him with a Psyshock here. And that's not going to do much. We know that he's not going to Mega Evolve, just for the fact that the Mega Manectric is already there. And he is probably going to take us out next hit. We are just going to go for another Psyshock, because there's really no reason not to. He is going to take us out next turn, and we will have at least 2 more turns of Trick Room to really go out and just, you know, crush everybody. And then we still have our Arcanine sitting in the back for whatever his other Pokemon may be. Kind of hoping it is the Gengar. So here's the Aegislash, ripping, roaring, and ready to go. Both of his Pokemon are in range of Shadow Sneak, but we don't really need that. We are just going to go straight for a Shadow Ball. if Sylveon is there, that thing is going to be sorely mistaken, because we can just hit it with an Iron Head on the next turn. So we will see. We will see. Hopefully he didn't bring the Garchomp. That would really, really kind of suck. But unless he brings it in this turn, he may... Oh. Ooh. I thought we had one more turn of Trick Room to really mess around. I'm thinking the Manectric's... Oh, it is Garchomp. Garchomp. Oh, okay. Alright, well, we really can't... we really can't touch this guy, because he's just going to kill us with an Earthquake. And then whatever comes in, which is going to be my Arcanine. Alright, we just have to get as much damage off as we can with a Shadow Sneak. And hopefully a Flare Blitz will be able to take it out. But he's probably just going to be able to... Oh, that really doesn't do much. Alright, maybe he'll go for a Swords Dance, huh? That seems like a good idea. Oh, nice, alright, he did go for Swords Dance. This is a good thing. Too bad we didn't go for the Shadow Ball. Actually, that's really not a good thing, because I don't believe that E-Speed is going to be enough to take this guy out. Oh, it's so close. Get greedy, man. Go for another Swords Dance. Be Life Orbed. Oh, please be Life Orbed. I wish my Arcanine was Life Orbed. Alright. So now what we have to do is we really need to bank on the fact... Are you Life Orbed? No. I don't know what item you are. And I really doubt that E-Speed is going to be doing enough here. Because now he's only at +1. So a +1 stab Earthquake is probably going to kill us. Actually, I'm really kind of curious. I may take this time. I will take this time because I want to run a damage calc. I don't know, maybe he'll want to switch out into the Manectric just to get, you know, damage or a, not damage, an Intimidate off, so that he'll lower our attack and then he'll pretty much be guaranteed to take us out. Because if we can, I don't know, I'm just gonna go for an E-Speed. Because 2 E-Speeds should be able to take him out if we are able to live by some chance an Earthquake at +1. Come on, Arcanine, where's your bulk? Not there! Your bulk is not there. E-Speed was not enough. Oh, that was a good one. Too bad we didn't have one more Trick Room turn. But I know Garchomps usually do run Scarf, so I figured Shadow Sneak was my best bet there. But that's going to end up being this week's Saturday Night Live with Squid. I hope you guys did enjoy it. I hope you enjoy the pokes that I brought, the ideas that I have for this, and the crazy funky Pokemon that I bring. So stay tuned for more battles. Hope you guys enjoyed it once again, and I'll catch you guys next time. I'm out of here. Bye.